Lisa on Ice is the 8th episode of the 6th season of The Simpsons. This is directed by Bob Anderson, and it aired originally in November 1994. And this is definitely a very different episode because we have Lisa partaking in sports. She's playing ice hockey, and Bart is playing ice hockey on the other team, and they are up against each other. And I will be honest, I did not know how this was going to pan out. I had no idea what to expect from this, or indeed what was going to happen with the characters, but I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It's definitely a very interesting episode as a Lisa fan. I really love Lisa, but to see her doing something that's outside of her comfort zone is really fascinating, and I think it worked very well. I don't care about ice hockey. I'll be perfectly honest. It's not a sport in the UK, at least not a prominent sport, so I don't know that much about it. But I used to like going ice skating, so it kind of did make me want to get back out on the ice. It's been a while. So the sport aspect of it, the competitiveness of it, I didn't care from a personal level or a personal interest, but Lisa is my favourite member of The Simpsons, so I was very fascinated to see the character journey that she was going on. Because yes, on the one hand, she's not into sports, has no interest in sports, but at the same time she's very competitive and has to be the best and has to do the best. So putting her in this kind of situation could have led to any kind of results. And I think it worked very well. I like the design of the costumes. I think the animation of the movements on the ice looks very good. I think it's very effective. And as a narrative about sibling rivalry, it's surprising we don't get to see them having more moments of sibling rivalry. And I guess the main reason for that is because they're very different. So they're not really rivals because they don't have the same interests or goals or common motivations. But given the right circumstances, such as ice hockey, some things can happen, and I thought it was pretty interesting. It's never going to be one of my favourite episodes. I feel like it's just lacking that special something. I don't think it's quite a filler episode because I think the sibling rivalry aspect of it is kind of important, and it does allow us to look deeper into Bart and Lisa as siblings, and indeed how Homer and Marge treat them individually and how they kind of treat them differently. And I think that that's really important. So it's not quite a filler episode that doesn't really add much to The Simpsons as a whole, but at the same time, I feel like it was maybe lacking something that would make it a brilliant episode. It is very good, very enjoyable, but for me, it's lacking a spark that other episodes have. I'd love to know what you think of it, if it's an episode that you're particularly fond of, or if it's one that you can maybe take or leave. Personally, I'd say Lisa on Ice is certainly a very good episode.